Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Fuzzy from Fuzzy's Ghost Models here with another update on the beautiful Dragon 1/32 scale bf109E. It's an E4 I'm building and it is beautiful. Anyway, let's turn the camera around and let's see where I'm at, and we'll talk about some of the good things and maybe some of the bad things. Well, there's not too much bad to say about this kit. It is really nice. So let's flip the camera around and have a look at the workbench. All right, here we are. And as you can see, I've mounted the engine to the fuselage parts. The fuselage is all together. Beautiful. It's just a beautiful, beautiful kit. It's just fantastic. I've of course added some detail to the cockpit, which you can't really see in this light, but anyway, everything for the firewall is all basically the kit parts. I've not added anything special to this at all. It's just absolutely beautiful. A beautiful, beautiful kit. I can't go on enough about it. I've decided to keep this part of the cowling as a permanent fixture. It sort of can be taken apart, but it's not going to work that well once it's all finished up. I'm not going to be playing with it. It's not going to be a toy. So anyway, and I've painted this up, even though I still need to add the rivets that I've got from HGW to this. So that was kind of a waste, even though this is the second time I've painted after removing the mold seam lines you've seen from the last video. And I will be adding this cowl section here is going to be permanently put on, I believe, because the fit, this is the one part that I have struggled with, is just getting this fit to be somewhat decent. And it's not going to kind of sits okay, but there's still some gap in here unless I kind of force it down. So I might just end up gluing this on and having the rest of the cowl off. I think it'll look better anyway, having that on with the windscreen on there as well. It'll just make it look a little more finished as opposed to all being blown apart. And yeah, you can just see how lovely, lovely this is. A beautiful detail. It's going to reach up for the bottom part of the cowl here. So this is the bottom part of the cowl. The radiator fits in there nice and snug, and that'll fit in like that. So let's talk about the wings. Now the wings are very nice. They fit really nicely. They are a little tricky with some of the photo etch parts that go in here. I'm not going to display the cannons open, so the cannon covers are glued on, and I will be painting them before I put the inserts in here. Now the leading edge slats are sort of movable, and the ailerons and the flaps could be movable too. I'm not finished putting the one photo etch hinge on here, but you can see the photo etch hinge that was have you put together here. It's got a couple of photo etch pieces with a a plastic dowel through it. It's supposed to make it movable, but honestly there's no point in making it movable. They're just going to sag anyway, and you shouldn't have both sides sagging in the same direction anyway. So I've glued them in place, but I've still managed to put it's a nice detail. It looks nice and fine anyway. And there's some other photo etch in here, and there'll be a little bit of little photo etch hinge in that one as well. Now the other thing I struggled with, because I don't know if it's the age of the kit, but the Dragon styrene inserts there for the wheel well in here, they were a little misshapen, and I did put them in super hot water, hot enough to make them more pliable, but not hot enough to burn my hands. And I got them to fit fairly decently. One side was worse than the other, but they're in there anyway. So that's good. And you can see the detail on the wing is really nice. It's just missing all the rivet detail. It has some, but it needs all the other rivet detail, and that's what the HDW set will be for. The elevators are the same kind of thing. They have a little bit of photo etch hinge parts in here, which are a bit of a pain in the butt to put together. They have this insert here, which I need to fill the plastic insert on that. But I mean, I've just put a little bit of a cant on them just to add a little bit of interest to them. A little tricky. At one point, I thought I had lost some of the photo etch hinge. They went flying off, but magically I found it in my carpet. A good strong light usually helps with that. So some of this photo etch is going to be used, but some of it's the belts, which I've already replaced. Where's the rudder? Here. So on the rudder part, we have the same kind of deal. You can see these little photo etch pieces. They're pretty flimsy, and yeah, it's going to make it be able to do this. I don't want it to do this. It's not a toy, but it does add a nice little feature to it. When it's attached, it should look pretty good and glued into place. So you can see the fit is rather good just from dry fitting. It fits up pretty nicely. One thing that has struck me about this aircraft is how small it is. This is compared to the P-51 that I built last year. This is tiny. It's absolutely tiny. And even to a Spitfire Mark 9 that I have built some years ago, and you compare the two of them, these things are small, like very small, like a little race car. And anyway, the fit on these parts are really good, and I can't wait to get this together. So I'm gonna flip this over. I'm gonna have to paint some radiators in here, and then the radiator covers, and then fill those in so I can paint them up later on. And then once it's all together, I will be painting a nice base coat on it. They recommend Gunsy paints, and then I'm going to be going at it all these little rivet lines, which is going to be fun. It's just removable decals, but yeah. Anyway, that is about it. I'm really enjoying this kit. I wish I had more time to work on it. It would probably be much farther along than it is right now, but hey, I have to make money, so in between that, I'm working on this. So yeah, it's just I can't. I know I'm sort of gushing a bit, but it's such a nice kit. Such a nice kit. Bravo, Dragon, you've done a great job on this. You make me want to build another one, and maybe even try your bf110, because it has some similar parts from the engine. If it's as good as this, then wow. Anyway, that's all I have for today. Just a quick update. We'll soon get into some more fine stuff after I get the wings put on, and start to rivet after I've got the painting on. Anyway, we'll talk to you later. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and tell me what you think. Okay? Thanks everyone, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.